We're talking about the Google Pixel 6 all wrong. Now hear me out. I'm shooting this video on the Pixel 6. I'm going to edit it on the Pixel 6 as part of my real world device usage testing that I'm doing for it. But talking about the new SoCs, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, the Exynos 2200, the Dimensity 9000, we see manufacturers increasing the overall raw performance of these devices, trying to get more power in these mobile chipsets. And I think that really we are at the most matured stage of the smartphone in 2022, in that throwing more power behind these SoCs, it's creating excess heat and it's moving away from battery efficiency. And with all of this on the market, it seems like Google's approach has been to give us an SoC that is very capable, very powerful, but made specifically for these real world tasks that would make the quality of life for the average consumer better. While we have phones like the Asus ROG phone, the new Leica phone that's a rebranded Sharp Aquos phone, Google, on the other hand, is giving you a $600 device with a great ultra-wide camera, a great main camera, a good but not flagship tier screen at the $600 price point, and they're giving you charging that's quick enough, but really they're doing things like adding the battery protection so that it doesn't have the phone at 100% over the whole night to extend the life of your battery. The phone tries to learn your charging habits. Google is doing things with software and their custom hardware to change the way users interact with these devices. And I think that with the Pixel drops, where Google adds more software and more features to its existing hardware, instead of waiting for a new device to come out, Google is using this device as a platform to actually change the way we interact with our smartphones and making smartphone hardware that excels at the real world use cases instead of these synthetic benchmarks, I think is kind of the next step in smartphones. Because while we're going to have issues with overheating on things like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, the Dimensity 9000, and the Exynos 2200, Google hasn't built the most powerful SoC, but they have built an SoC that does great for the things that I want to use it for. I'm getting 60 frames a second when I have my screen set at 60 frames a second, maximum graphic settings, not maximum frame rate in Call of Duty Mobile. The gaming experience is identical to that of my Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, which is good. In fact, I would say that the Google Pixel 6 is a little bit cooler than my S20 FE in most of the tests that I'm doing with the device. Maybe I need to do a longer, like 45-minute gaming marathon session on the device. But if I'm hopping in Call of Duty Mobile for 2, 3, 4 games and I'm playing for 20 minutes, the device is cool to the touch and the battery life doesn't seem to be going down that much, or at least not more than it is on my Samsung device. The cameras on here are reliable and consistent. Now, whether or not you like the Google Pixel look, totally personal preference, but the color matching between the two of them is fantastic. And in 2022, this seems like it's a really, really good approach to make a great phone that, like, power users that want a good camera, but also people that just want a good all-around device can enjoy. Is it the best, most cutting-edge flagship? No, but in the same way that Apple is trying to design excellent devices for the majority of consumers, this device has been an excellent device in all of the real-world things that I've used it for so far. And I'm going to continue to test that, but a lot of what I share with you guys is up to what you tell me in the comment section down below. So make sure to do that. Smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. I think that trying to put this device in numbers is just not the right thing to do.